House passes resolution to limit Trump's war powers against Iran.
Here's a summary of the article.
The House passed a resolution Thursday to curb President Donald Trump's war powers against Iran as the president aims to navigate sharp tensions in the Middle East. Democrats, worried about conflict following the U.S. killing of Iran's top general Qasem Soleimani last week, passed a measure to give Congress more oversight of White House military action against Tehran. The vote to rein in Trump's latitude to clash with Iran continues a recent push by Democrats and some Republicans in Congress to reassert the legislature's authority to declare war. The House will pass a war powers resolution to limit the president's military actions regarding Iran. Congress is reassuring our long-established oversight responsibilities as we mandate that if no further congressional action is taken, the administration's military hostilities with regard to Iran must end. On Thursday morning, Trump urged all House Republicans to vote against the War Powers Resolution. Right as the vote started, he tweeted again, saying he agrees with former National Security Advisor John Bolton's contention that the 1973 War Powers Resolution should be repealed. The law aimed to give Congress more power to check the president's ability to take military action. Following a Trump administration briefing on the operation to kill Soleimani on Wednesday, Pelosi and other Democrats argued the White House did not have a coherent strategy in Iran.
This post received a score of 32,580, with an upvote ratio of 87%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
They should have done this while Obama was president, or while Bush was president, or even better, never given up their powers after 9/11.
There's a lot of things they should have never given up after 9/11. Our privacy and freedom being one of them.
Yup, both Bush and Obama were no friend to freedom.
The joke is that Obama campaigned on privacy before spending 8 years trampling on it.
I really like Snowden's take on stuff like this. He says Obama made things worse but also doesn't jump straight to him being corrupt and power-hungry. He says that on the first day of your presidency, top agents from the CIA, FBI, NSA, etc. sit you down, overwhelm you with responsibility. They tell you thousands, tens of thousands, more will suffer and die without programs like mass surveillance.
Can confirm. Watched JRE podcast as well.
Hey, I watched the Snowden clips and now YouTube keeps recommending me JRE clips that I have absolutely no interest, if not negative interest in watching.
Click on the three dots on the top of the video and select the Not Interested option.
I've been doing that for the airsoft vids that pop up for me for the past year plus. I don't give a shit about airsoft, I've never watched anything about it, yet there it is, always in my recommended list.
Get a carbon monoxide detector.
So just against Iran? Or limiting them in general? If it's the latter, they're only late by 9 years or so.
Pretty sure it's just Iran. Also non-binding, so completely pointless. You might as well tweet at Trump, it might have more of an effect.
It's also completely pointless because the USA wasn't planning on starting a war with Iran. If they did, they would have retaliated immediately the same night they got rained missiles on this week. Iran's show of power the other night allowed both countries a way out of that conflict without any more casualties, although Iran messed that up and shot down a civilian plane.
Non-binding nothingness.
Passed along thin margins, with more Democrats voting against it than Republicans voting for it. That will go to rot in the Senate.
224 to 194 with 3 Republicans and an independent voting for it. 8 Democrats opposed it for those who didn't bother opening the article.
3 Republicans voted for it. That is truly amazing.
It's people like Rand Paul who, correctly, think it's unconstitutional for any president rather than simply voting along partisan lines like most of the rest of the House.
It's generally ideologues who are the ones that go against party lines, other than those who experience pressure by their constituents with an election close. Personally, I generally respect those types more because they stand for something. I'd like to see how Ron Paul would vote on a lot of issues today.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.